This is Dave Holdorf with the Taco training team, and I want to show you the new controls that we have. So we have our next generation switching relays and zone valve controls. So it's been about 15 years since we've done an update, and a lot of the updates were based upon feedback from our installers and what you wanted to see out there in the job sites. So the first thing you'll notice on the outside of it, we got a place where you can label the zones, where you can write everything off, because yeah, I've seen lots of job sites, we take Sharpie out there and it just never looks great. So we gave you a place to label the zones. While we're looking at the outside here, we've also added some more indicator lights on the outputs. We've always had the input lights for your zones on calls, but now we know if the boiler's on and other circulators and other accessories that are turning on. So now let's take a look on the inside. And the other thing that we did on the outside is that we made the cover hinged. So you've got 2 screws and the hinge and the cover comes away rather than the 4 screws from before. And as we look on the inside here, we're gonna see a few more changes. We've added some more ground screws and obviously a lot more room for wiring on the inside. So our circuit board has gotten smaller, the case is about the same size, but now we've given you more room to get their access in there. You'll also notice some back knockouts as well. So you don't have to go through the top and bottom like in the past. If you have the access, you can run those wires from behind. We've also added replaceable and upgradable transformers. So depending upon the type of thermostats you may have, we can now add more power to the system to help drive that house and again, customize it to the house itself. So the other thing that we really want to focus on with the controls is how do you make systems more efficient? You know, we've got high efficient boilers, we've got high efficient circulators, but now how do we make a system more efficient? And so this control is now really addressing that and customizing the system. We can do either indoor reset or outdoor reset. We could start communicating to the boiler with this add-on card. So this board here is an addition that we call the PC800. So, and that'll give us some communication to the boiler and get us our temperature sensors and again, gain some efficiency in the system. And in order to program the system to make it work, these have a Bluetooth app built in. Now it's not needed to make the system work out of the box, but if you want to really customize it and squeeze every last BTU out of it, now we can come into our controller and really fine tune that system, whether what type of boiler you have, what type of systems. We have zone sequencing, we have pump exercise, and all this other stuff built into the control that now I have more availability to control.